So guys, welcome today to our vlog. Welcome so much. I'm on the way to the tuition place, of course, to help those three kids, and it's fun in the morning. It's early. It's all around 7:50, and people are already up. People are so hardworking in this place, guys. So I'm on a boda heading to the place, guys. The road is quite exquisite, right? You can see a lot of shops here and there. A lot of people doing construction, trying to develop themselves. Alright, so you see a lot of walls all over the places, very tall walls. People boosting security. So this is near Mumias Girls, and here is the field behind the market, or rather town. It's a town, it's not even a market. Now a lot of people are harvesting around here, and so that's why there is a lot of space we can see. But people plant a lot of trees, guys, because they consider nature and environment in general. On this busy road, as we go down, we can see some napier grass. I hope you're doing well, guys. Welcome to the video and subscribe to the channel. Like and watch my videos, guys, as I hunt for the watch hours. Yeah, so you can see this is a tarmac road, busy. It is around 8, but people are busy already, having woken up and going about their activities. Now I normally start my lesson from 8 to around 12, because I actually commit to these kids because they are actually very devoted, handling paper 3, training them on how to handle these essays that are very tricky for most of them. Now we cross by here. That is the market in front. This is a church near the county offices. The power supply place, the road, the busy vehicles. Alright, we won't take long before we get to my destination. But as you can see, people are very hardworking here. They already woke up and they are on their duties. You don't have to lazy. People normally say out there they work really hard. Here people work 4 hard. Working 4 hard. Alright, so here there's a mosque around this place. The junction heading to town. Right, now you can see here there are commercial houses which have been built by people for business purposes. And soon we'll be branching to the destination. I'm enjoying the ride. Alright, here we branch. You can see This is a commercial building somebody is doing. I don't understand though why this part, the electricity is on the road. This is a very big store. And just some few feet away, I branch in. Now I'm in the house. A very beautiful place, guys. The place is so good. I settle here and check on the occupants. A warm reception, guys. See everything here. It's classic, right? Classic. So I just have to sit and wait for the kids around here. Of course, they'll be coming and we start our lesson. Okay. How about that? Give a like to the video. Wonderful. So the place is quite warm.
Hello.
And that is the study area. All right, everything in place.
I'm around now. I've been late a bit.
So we have to wait. For the kids are now settled here. I now settle here waiting for them to be set. Okay, so the kids are there studying and taking to their businesses. And I enjoy the environment surrounding me all over the place. Everything is fun. You take a while, explain things here and there, direct them, guide them, show them the way, give the activity as they go on. I also focus on my own aspects.
I want you to consider the topic sentence. The topic sentence will be related to the topic, like here. It seems you are focused on the aspect of sanitizing the justice. So you say, so as I said, the topic sentence is supposed to be related to the question, so that we are talking about this, and that. Then now the rest should be just telling us when, where, how, why, what, those questions. So like here, you start with what happened before you give us the general statement. So this should be a general statement, but at a specific level, because we have said determination has several ways. We've talked about the act, protecting the act, we've talked about leadership, we've talked about the justice, we've talked about against corruption or bribery. So in this paragraph, I can see you focused on the aspect of justice in the administrative or police forces. So then we talk of arrested. So here, the way you had me to affect in specifically, for example, you come to You're supposed to say how Bembe came to her office and then, forced her out. In fact, even instructed the police to pull her when she was resisting. Then the promise that Nicole gives him, that you'll see the worst day of your career, the darkest day of your career if you continue to pursue me using the false allegations. Then now tell us how the truth unveils. The fact that the rest of the society comes out on that day and they stand outside the court. And indeed, we see that Jaden, somebody told me if you say Jaden, students will misspell. So Jaden decides that if people are against Bembe and we have no evidence of the stolen generator because whoever was sent to steal never made it, then he decides to, give verdict that favors Nicole, and she walks away. Now she wins against Bembe. Bembe in fact testifies before the rest of the leaders that he was quite embarrassed. And currently we have now the anti-corruption officers who are coming to question him over the matter. Yeah, so I think you've seen the part you've missed is how the topic sentence, and also giving us those details about how the crowd stood with her. So this one becomes sentence 1. You've given us this one too. We have this one goes together with this as 3. Then how should be 4. Then this his motive 5. Then we have this 6 and 7. So we must have at least a flow of 7 sentences related. Yeah, so this is a good attempt, but you can now try the next. Remember to give us the specific in the topic sentence. Maybe if you go to this sentence, then now you support it. I'll allow you again to read this one in the aspect of greeting when she meets Mosi. And once you read through now, establish in your own way to write your own paragraph. Alright, so after talking to the students and letting them go through the work, I focus on something else I'm doing because I do a lot of social media aspects, talk of Facebook professional, talk of maybe editing the books, talk of going through the work I've typed here. So I have to do that, guys. Now, everything around here is quite interesting. Now look at those windows. Have you ever seen windows which have the metallic closure even when they have glasses? This is one of the ways to make sure there is security, guys. So the students go on with their tasks and you just monitor, engage them and support. And whenever they have a question, they can raise. This is a very good setting for students, guys. And for those of you who have ability, engaging students with the teachers directly is one way to make sure that they understand the content. Sometimes in class, learners don't get an opportunity to even engage a teacher and raise questions. But in such a setting, they are free to stop and tell me they can't understand here, how do they proceed. So on this day, there were 2, but of course, currently we have 3 students now. And I'm so sure that they are benefiting. Now look, our environment. Our environment is actually cool. That is one of the things now when you have decided your students should study. All right, so we're having lunch now. Oh, we are having breakfast, sorry. And there is a small kid around here, so of course we take tea because we delayed. You know, sometimes when you go to, you're focused on studies, you don't prioritize food. So of course, even though I was served this early, I did not run for it. I had to wait, guys. So here I live. You can see that door is very strong door. I exit.
make money, guys. So when you look around, things are exciting. Now that is the external environment, very cool, with a lot of trees. I think you saw that road when I was coming. Now this is how it looks as you exit, right? Now up to the road, people are busy again walking around to and from places. Alright, so here I just walk on foot because I want to enjoy the immediate environment surrounding me. So this zone actually is growing a lot, with a lot of commercial houses coming on. Yeah. So guys, when you see development around you, you're encouraged to keep working hard. Not a lie. So complaining will not help anyone. It's true that life is hard, but people are really trying out there. Yeah. And that is why you have to keep striving in your own way, no matter what. Yeah. So guys, let's keep striving for it because it is what it is. Yeah, that if you keep lamenting, your goals will be hampered because your life will be full of complaints, lamentations, whereas on the other side, people are really making it happen. And sometimes that's why we keep looking at people's life and critique, look at one another, and all those details. Yeah, so the reality is that the reality about life is that you can never be equal to somebody else, but you can be inspired to be like them. And even if you may not reach the ultimate end of what they have done. You can try and be better than what you are. Let me cross the road first. A lot of vehicles around. Running at a speed. Yeah, so this zone, of course, is full of Muslim religion, as you can see them at my back. There's a huge mosque there. I don't know whether you can see it. I think you can. Yeah. And it ultimately shows us maybe as I told you yesterday, different location. As people branch into, I'm really enjoying this place. It's warm compared to where I was previously. So guys, how about life, I'm just inspired when I look around me and I see what I see. Yeah. And I think for those people who have your ability, you saw me coaching those students, and in fact I was targeting to add value here and there, and I hope that at the end of the day they'll be making it. Yeah. So if you actually have that opportunity, you also do what I've just shown you, and it will be so great, supporting somebody to empower another, because tomorrow you may never tell. Those girls, I believe, from the way I've interacted with them day one, they are super beings. They understand things easily, they are very cooperative, and they're willing to learn. And guys, if I have to tell you something as parents, when students are learning in the general class, they don't have that opportunity to interact with the teachers one-on-one. However, when you have money and you engage teachers in different areas where they might be having challenges, the learning targets, do you know your child will improve? Why? Because this teacher is not in a rush and they are not handling many students. So they'll notice the weaknesses of each child and they'll handle it. For example, I was handling 2 students. One is a Form 4, another one is a Form 3. And to tell you the truth, the Form 3 one was just starting to learn essay writing. She has never done it in exams. The Form 4 has done it. Now her weakness stands in failure to give some details in her paragraphs. She fails to give some nitty-gritty details. She also uses the wrong spelling of the word loses to lose, getting it free, And so in the process, if somebody reads it, we talk of the error-focused teachers who are marking based on the errors. It's so easy for maybe someone to give her a thin or a fair, as compared to maybe the other one. When I look at the Form 3 one, she's beginning, but she's beginning strong, actually. She only needs to focus on her topic sentences, and then when it comes to background information, she needs to add more. Like, instead of focusing on one illustration on a character or an aspect, she should go for more. Yeah. She should also try to make sure that at the end of the paragraph, she is explaining the question in relation to the answer. So I can tell you that for sure, in 1 week time, they'll be better. I wish I was here for longer time. And I believe at the end, it will be a very emotional exit, because I'm in a different zone. I have to deal with so many things, but I really appreciate their parent and encourage you to do the same for your kids, because this is the only way we can actually make sure that our kids make it, right? Yeah. As I told you, it inspires me to work hard and smart. Because people keep telling us that it's only through working hard that you make it, but I don't think so. It's also through working smart. Working hard and working smart, they are two different things. Working hard, you will break the stones by literally taking your hammer and hitting for days. Working smart, you just need to pile firewood around the stones, burn, and it cracks. So all of you will have achieved the mission, but who will have used the lesser effort? A lot of construction going on around here. You can see the evidence right there. Yeah, so I'm strolling slowly because, as I told you, I am checking the environments around me, guys. And you know, as content creators, everything is content. Everything. Look at that field. A very large field. Feel free. Now I like the way people have left the roadway. Apart from businesses, people are not plowing up to the road here. Yeah. The road has a lot of space even on the path, just like Homa Bay. There's a day I've been in Homa Bay and I saw that there are roads. People respect the space between their land and the road. In other places, you realize that space between the road and the land, very limited, thin, so that in case they come to do the digging of the roads, they are forced to, sometimes, they are forced to cut down trees. Seems my space is limited now. I've done a lot of videos.